So I know I got a comment that was ups, you know, brings me up. I love it. And I definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. And this is why I'm doing this, because I know I'm not the only one. And I know how scary it is. And I did voice stuff, but I was afraid. I was so afraid to like stand up for myself and even try to even be a man. Really, that's what it comes down to. Like, a female narcissist will strip a man of even feeling like a man or even anything. And the comment I'm talking about is, get jacked and all that stuff. And it's like, I got into shape. I did all that. Like, I'm not little. I'm 215 pounds of all muscle, and I'm not kidding either. Like, I'm not little at all. And I shrank, and I'm trying to replace all the fat I was when I met my wife with muscle, and I'm getting there. I really am. And it helps bring me up. It does. So, like, that's another key to trying to get off the ground when you've been battered and beaten down so bad, is finding that dopamine, because that is one thing that we all lack, and people don't realize it. The lack of dopamine that we carry because of the diets that we're on and the food that we intake, it affects our mental health, and it opens the door to a lot of bad things. And addiction is one of them, and that is something that I also want people to realize, like, that's not the way. You're not going to get your kid back by going to the bar. You're not going to get your house back by sticking a needle in your arm. You're not going to be able to fight if you hinder yourself. So that was the first thing I did when I first got removed out of my house, was put my foot down with myself and told myself, you are not going to drink. You are not going to do any drugs. You are going to do you. And I'm not going to sit there and lie and sit there and say that, I haven't done anything or anything like that, because I do smoke marijuana, and that's it. Like, I do that, and I make my own vape juice, and I have my vaporizer, and that's it. So everybody does have their things, but other than that, you got to stay strong, and you can't do it by self-sabotage. You can't. You got to stay strong. Like, I am in a bad spot right now. I've made a couple of videos sitting in this one room, and I have a whole house here that I'm able to use, but again, it's not mine. Like, this house needs to be sold. It's hindering my parents because they don't even live here. They live in another state, and it's just sitting on them. And it's not fair. I have a house that I should be living in, and if she doesn't want to live there, she has another house in her name that her parents are living in, but her parents have a house in their name that's across the street from mine. So, that being said, across the street from my parents' house. So, there's no reason why I should be here, and my family is hindered. It's just crazy. Nobody needs to be hindered. Everyone has a place to live. It's just we need to move around a little bit. That's it. And it's just hard to get a court to see that, and that's what I'm trying to do. I gotta voice it somehow and just get through it. That's all you gotta do. And don't give up. Like, do not give up. Please do not let the narcissist win. Don't let them win. Just keep fighting. Like, if you have to walk away and you have a chance, start a new life. Go ahead. But if you're in a situation like me where you literally sacrificed your career, you sacrificed all your savings, everything, your vehicle, and all that, to be thrown out with absolutely nothing at all, and it's okay? No. Do not let that happen. Don't. I'm not letting it happen. I'm standing up, and I am in a bad, bad spot. Yes, I do have a job. I do have a full-time job. I'm a supervisor. But still, with child support and paying the health insurance on my wife and 4 kids, it's expensive. And it only brings it down to where I literally all year long last year, I brought in a whopping $26,000. That's what I survived on. After paying insurance and child support and everything, I brought in $26,000. So yeah, even with those hurdles that I am up against, I'm still fighting. Because I don't have any other thing to do. I'm alone. It's just me. And this is what I have to do to live my life. And I hope it gives others strength, because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. And I know if somebody would have came to me earlier and gave me the knowledge and stepped up for themselves like I'm trying to do now, maybe I wouldn't have allowed this to happen. Maybe I would have been stronger and would have stood up when I should have. Instead, I laid there and took it. And not anymore. It's not happening. No way. So to anybody that is just feeling really low and everything, it's not the end. Because believe me, I'm low. Like, low right now. But I still have faith, and I'm still here, and I'm still fighting. And that's where you need to stay. You know, don't drop below that, because you can feel. If you couldn't feel, you wouldn't be in this situation. So just know that. I hope everyone has a blessed day, and hope to get more ups in the comments and subscribes and likes and whatever not, because like I said, if this goes anywhere, I want it all to go to funding research on narcissism and all that, because we need to be aware. Everyone needs to be aware. And it's not something that should be taken lightly, because it's destroying people, and it's destroying our world. It's destroying our country, our society. It's destroying everything, because people can't even live anymore and give themselves to anybody, because people are just out to take and take and take, and there's got to be a reason for it. And I know it starts with upbringing, so I just want more research into it and more people aware of what's going on. God bless everyone.